Yo! Just reversing. Wake up to Rodney on this amazing sunny day, morning. Right, so obviously I've been up early, I've been taking photographs, I've been in the gym, you know, very active person. So today's video is about customer service. Right, why do companies bin customer service out to India, out to South Africa? The reason being is because these companies don't necessarily care about you. They don't necessarily care about your custom. It's because they know you need whatever it is that they sell, yeah, and you have some sort of relationship with that consumer. Because the reason with that product or service, and let me give you an example. Aston Villa lost last night 4-1 to Chelsea at home. So why do Aston Villa not have a customer service? Why? Why can you not complain? Hold on, I've paid for a season ticket. I've paid £60 to watch a match, and the players haven't worked as hard as they could, for example. So can you complain? Yeah, you can write into the club. Do Aston Villa write back? Do Aston Villa answer every letter from every fan that writes in or speaks to them? Is that the case? Yes or no? I don't know. I'm asking you. So customer service. So let's say you've got a phone contract and you're tied into it for 18 months. Why is it, now here's a question, why is it when you contact customer service, you get India, South Africa, you get locations where English may not be their first language? Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just obviously down to cost cutting. That's the only reason they do it, is cost cutting. Now, but when you go to buy a phone, you get a British speaking, a British country. I mean, they all speak English, but you get the customer service or the sales hotline is in the UK. Why? Why is that the case? So customer service in reality is an absolute scam, because they don't really care. Because if they cared, customer service would be easy. Now, yes, some customers phone customer service for something to do. Some customer service, I'll give you an example. I recently had a bad experience with O2, yeah, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of my relationship with O2. Now, the truth of the matter is, what is this woman doing? The truth of the matter is that if they really cared, it'd be easy, because they'd just say, oh yeah, we'll cancel this month and then you can just pay next month or whatever it is. But that's not the answer, is it? Yeah. So therefore they go through this whole rigmarole, all because they know that they're paying this person half the amount of money that they were paying in the UK. Yeah. Why not just have, yeah, if you really cared about your customers, you wouldn't get it wrong in the first place. That's my point. So customer service is a scam. So they don't want to speak to anyone who's got a problem. Yeah, push them off. And I say this, vote with your feet. Yeah, and the reason that inspired me to do this was there's loads of videos on YouTube, and they're not even not YouTube, on TikTok, and they're selling you items, and really it's just a front for selling you some garbage from China. Now, you might decide that you need this thing or want this thing, but if you've managed to get to where you are in life without this thing, why do you now need this thing? And I ask myself that question many times, because I fall foul to the purchasing of some said items, but in reality, vote with your feet. Don't buy this rubbish. Don't buy this rubbish. Yeah, just don't do it. And make it so that if you do have a problem with your phone, don't buy the lowest version of it. Buy the better version of it. Yeah. Or have the business account. So the business account is in Scotland. Yeah, in EE. Whereas if you got a normal personal account phone, yeah, you get India. This is what I'm talking about. So it's the same. You know, like when you're going for a plane, yeah, you're going flying, yeah, and you're in that huge long queue. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like an hour-long queue to get through, and it snakes around. Have they not thought of a better way of channeling people through onto a plane yet? No? Why? Why wouldn't it make sense to get the people through quicker, get them into the place where they can go and spend money, have food, yep, increase the time that they are in duty free and decrease the time that they are waiting to get in? Makes no sense, doesn't it? Because these companies, they know that people are so attuned with just being looked after poorly, being treated poorly. There's awful levels of just treat people like cattle. Yeah, and it's disgusting. And again, it's what you subscribe to. I don't subscribe to it. Obviously, if you're a big enough company, if you're EasyJet, for example, yeah, what they used to do is charge, which is even more funnier, charge you. You've got a problem with their service, then they charge you to contact them. It's an absolute joke. Yeah. And again, you vote with your feet. You don't buy that product again. Yeah. I haven't had a I don't even know if 3G is still going, but I wouldn't buy another 3G phone again. I wouldn't buy another O2 phone again. But what I've got with EE Business is amazing. Absolutely amazing, because if I ever do have a problem, I get straight through to Scotland, because that's where the business centre is. And because the reason why they've done that, it's the same with BMW. Yeah, same with, if you buy some of these top brands, their customer services are in locations where they give you the best service. Listen, I've got to go because I've got to turn right. Like and subscribe, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.